Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Jesse Jackson III, best-selling author and facilitator of the Don't Kick Them Out book and training series. One of our premier books in that series is Don't Kick Them Off the Bus. It's the transportation playbook. It's all about solutions, right? After what I saw last year, I knew I had to do something. I have always been a contender that uh, our transportation teams need as much support, if not more, than teachers because they are meeting the reality in the neighborhoods at the curve, at the bus stops, right? So I need to say major respect to all transportation officials, those who call in the buses, the backups, the substitutes, the drivers that have 2 and 3 jobs, those that have been doing it for years, those who love the kids and those who get the kids to school, to and from safely. God bless you, man. I just really appreciate you. I know what our bus driver did for me back when I was going to school. She's a really just nice lady. Always said good morning. She treated everybody so nice. So that's something that I notice a positive impact. The drivers are the first line of defense. Every ride matters, right? The drivers are the ones interfacing the kid that's just came out of that home that's in that situation. They're confronting the hygiene in those situations. So we've got to give them guidance. So what the conference is about, fundamentally, it's about laying out some things, connecting some dots for drivers, and just understanding things that we can do to make it much better, right? Solutions. So with the conference, you do get one of these books, and I believe that every transportation office in the country needs to have one of these in here just as reference pieces, right? So number one, you come to the conference. I believe everybody needs to have their team there, and it's just a minor investment to where for learning and hearing purposes. There's some departments that need a lot more, but everybody's got to know that. What are we dealing with in this book? We're talking about the understanding today's kid. Today's kid in many situations are parenting themselves, right? And so you can see how kids come out of the house, how kids, the babies are coming to school. Um, they're raising themselves. So authority is something that they've almost been um, trained not to respond to, right? We're seeing a lot of the street activity, a lot of the traumas is coming to the bus. We got to identify this stuff. We can't just be like, oh, these kids are crazy now. These parents are crazy now. I don't play. No, we need training. When things get worse, we need more training. We're talking about understanding the impact of trauma, creating an emotionally safe space on the bus. The importance of seating charts, of organizing kids, the importance of proaction. How do we build positive relationships before problems occur? I'm a proaction guy. And do you know to be a professional proactor, you got to be trained to be proactive. How does it look when we partner with the school to address behavior issues, setting clear expectations, clear boundaries? Um, Being an emotionally stable person that runs the bus, not hollering and screaming all the time, but being real strong and firm on your word. Your kids have to know we can't have foolishness on the bus. Yeah, the kid had a meltdown at one of my schools. She has a little tantrum that she has in class, and she throws something up at the bus driver because he told her to sit down. This type of stuff. You're not going to be able to ride the bus. That's a safety security issue. It's not like, oh, it's okay. No, it's not. That's not okay. And so that's why we have to come back to the table to get clarification. Don't kick them out served as a statement to cause pause. Let's look at what is going on, and common sense is not common practice. So we have to reevaluate what is going on. So the first thing is I'm asking everybody to register your team for the conference. I know that people need it. They need guidance. We go right out of the playbook. This is what's going on. This is how we should be dealing with it. Here are some very clear suggestions and actions that you need to take to get things where you need them to be to keep everybody healthy and safe going to and from school. And this is how the bus team makes their contribution to academic side of the house. So that's number one. Everybody register to come to the conference. Two, if you look on there and you say, hey, the schedules of the conference is really difficult for me to get all my people together, you can call our office direct. You can call me direct. I have made some provisions to where you can call and say, hey, we need a specific time for our team. Can you help my team so I can get everybody together? And you do it at that time. We're doing this digitally to give people more flexibility. It's really difficult to get large departments together, so to have more flexibility. And absolutely, we'll get it done. So you can call me and set up your own time for a limited period. You can call and do that today. And then most importantly, everybody needs to, if you're not going to come to the conference, not going to do anything, you need to have this book in your department. You do need to get it for your drivers so they can make references, right? So I just turned to a random page in here and we're talking about building trust with your families. Oh boy, do we need that. Transportation is a community effort, right? Like the bus driver is a pillar of success in the community, and we don't need to people getting upset with the bus drivers because they out here arguing with parents and our parents don't trust us and they don't feel that it the bus is safe. Now, I would be the first to tell you in many of the cases, probably 15 out of 13 cases, the kid has done something that has drawn this attention. Did you hear my math? That's weird. However, the relationship dynamics that we have with families in our community can make things go a lot easier for us. The kids are the issue in most of the cases, particularly in bus culture. It's the kids. They are doing the things that we're saying they're doing. What I want to do is get in front of a lot of those. What I want to do is to be able to to help to respond to them properly so they don't happen again. I am so proud of the work we've done with bus staffs, particularly in Ohio, uh, because the principals got on board that we work with because the principals knew the the foolishness is happening before the kids get to the building. We got fights coming off the bus. Well, some we could have got a heads up. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. It is time to train our transportation people. They need more guidance. That's why I'm here and I'm flexible and I've made myself flexible so that I can get to as many of us as possible. And those are the three ways: attend the conference, call and schedule your own time. You have a large department, you know you need to make something happen. Call and schedule your own time. Absolute lease. You got to have this book in your office. You cannot call yourself a transportation director and not have the manual to be able to reference, to gain understanding, to help your team. We need more help out here to help our team to get these kids to school safely and to set a tone that can carry over in the building. Every ride matters. Every ride matters. So I want to thank all of the bus drivers, all of the transportation directors that take care of the men and women that drive and ride for them, that take care of our students every day and making sure the buses are safe, oils are changes, that we have everything we need for safe rides to school every day. I want to thank you for that. Listen, I'm here for the support, for the guidance. Take advantage of one of these three options or opportunities. And I appreciate you. Safe travels. I'll see you in class.